18 to 25, the age of opportunity. This stage of life is filled with energy, adrenaline, and a drive to achieve something meaningful. It's a critical time that can either make or break you. Why is that? Because the decisions you make during this period shape your future self. Many teenagers and young adults struggle with decision making, worried about making the right choices to avoid future regrets. Sadly, around 90% of people in this age group make decisions based on short-term outcomes, seeking temporary happiness. For example, starting to smoke as a teenager only leads to regretful health consequences in your late 30s, or settling for a 9 to 5 job that leaves you feeling stuck and unfulfilled, missing out on a quality time with your family in your 30s. Every decision in life can be made with a focus on short-term happiness or thinking big. Now you might wonder, how do I know if I'm making the right decision? The simple answer is, you don't know for sure. You won't realize if you've made a wrong decision until you feel the pain. Likewise, you won't recognize a right decision until you reflect on your past and see the positive outcomes. But what if there was a way to consistently make decisions that lead to positive results? What if most of your decisions brought you closer to your goals? The key lies in committing to long-term goals and thinking big. By now, you should understand that temporary happiness is the foundation for poor decision making. Temporary happiness hinders your ability to think beyond immediate gratification. It's not about thinking big and failing that causes 90% of people to stumble. It's thinking small and achieving those small goals only to remain stuck in that limited success indefinitely. Let me illustrate with a story about Steve Jobs. After being expelled as a CEO from his own company Apple, Jobs could have played it safe and enjoyed his share of the profits. But he didn't. Instead, he invested in his next project and Pixar Animation Studios, which turned out to be a huge success. The widely recognized Apple and Pixar companies exist today because of Jobs' bold decisions and grand dreams. If he had chosen the safe and secure path, he would have regretted not pursuing something greater. Instead, he fearlessly pursued his visions and dreams, and they became a reality. Thinking big leads to satisfaction of taking risks and achieving far more than short-term goals ever could. Now let's talk about the present generation. Many teenagers and young adults are constantly seeking comfort zones. They settle for less, pursuing short-term goals that provide a false sense of security. Their interests don't align with the careers they choose, leading to dissatisfaction. Only a few steps out of their comfort zone to chase significant accomplishments in life. Especially during your 20s, never settle for a comfort zone. This is the age when your energy can overcome any obstacles. If you wait until your 30s to pursue your goals, responsibilities and relationships may make you hesitate. Taking risks become riskier the longer you wait. Choosing a career path is just one example of proper decision making. The same principles apply to all aspects of life. Avoid habits like smoking or excessive drinking that will harm your future, starting from the beginning. It becomes increasingly difficult to break such habits as time goes on. If you know that a habit will damage your health in the long run, why not quit it right away? All these destructive habits start with short-term thinking. Short-term decisions are often the worst decisions teenagers make. If you can let go of something early on, it won't become a habit that controls your life. Staying in a job you dislike becomes a habit simply because you can't quit it. You can't quit smoking because it has become a habitual dependency. I'll repeat it once more. You can leave anything right in the beginning, else it's gonna become a habit even if you love it or not. Progress in life is not solely determined by what you do, but what you leave behind. There's no loss in sacrificing temporary things. There's nothing wrong in staying neutral with temporary pleasures. Don't be troubled by the sight of others finding happiness in temporary things. Remember, temporary pleasures often lead to future regrets. By letting go of certain things, you will advance far ahead of thousands of people. It's all matter of time. So, what's the key to making proper decisions? It's clear that short-term pleasures are the primary cause of poor decision making. The solution lies in setting long-term goals and thinking big. Why settle for something small? Why not live life to the fullest? Imagine earning more money, pursuing your dream career, or starting your own business. The solution is to remove the limitations that bind you and embrace thinking big. Join me on this incredible journey to success by hitting the subscribe button. Until next time, thank you for watching.